Hi, today I'll teach you about some of the many ways I grew my list from 20,000 people over, yes, a longer period of time, but how you can do it much faster than I did. So pay close attention, I'll give you some really good insights. So while my party times in San Francisco lasted over 22 years, I had to build a very unique email list. And one of the tricks that or many of the tricks that I did, I will share with you today. So comment below if you also want to learn more about how I did that, because I'm also training people how to do that. So there's a link below that you can get in the description. One of the main ways I actually built my list, it's going to sound kind of boring to you in a way, but I built it through friends of friends, because I was very picky about who I wanted to have come to my parties. So I figured, why not start with the people I know, because you have to be very careful how you build your list. If you get into the wrong circle of people where there could be drugs and crimes and crap like that, you do not want to do that. So when I started doing the parties, one of the key things that I did, I had an email list so I could have people come and sign up. But as I got smarter, I actually started asking friends of mine, and sometimes I hired them, 2, 3, 4 girls when I had a party that may have 500 people or 2,000-3,000 people. I had email girls go walk around and capture emails for people that I considered my target market. And in this industry, it's very much about the girls, right? If you get the good-looking girls come in there, fun girls, you'll have the guys come as well. So they would be instructed to me to look for certain things. I was also very picky if a girl had an attitude. We took down her email address, but we made a little sign that this person we would not invite. And also, if there was a group of girls, which usually was the case, we got all the girls' email addresses so that nobody would feel left out or something. And this is kind of an insight, because obviously it was about the good-looking girls and the fun girls. We did that with some guys too, that we saw. Obviously we needed to have good-looking guys there, and friendly guys and the right type of guys. So that's one way we did it, and we did very well on that. Another way I would go to many private parties, house parties, and I would obviously have my little VIP card with me, which is this one. I don't know how well you can see it there. It says Alpha and Alpha, or half and half, and I may put in a little link here for that so you can see it. And that is actually a perforated card. Now I'll hold it upside down, that you can tear in half, and it becomes a VIP pass. So one I would give, you've probably heard me talk about it before, but I would give one half to them, where they could bring 1 or 2 friends with them to come to my party as a VIP guest. In exchange that I would get their name and email and phone number, and that's what the other half that I would keep. So that is and I even gave that to close friends of mine. So when they went to a house party or went somewhere, it's a nice thing for them to be able to give something of value. They could come to one of the best parties in San Francisco in exchange for an email address, so and a phone number. And so basically that's what I had many people do that for me. So I multiplied myself with doing just this. And this is a concept that actually I filed for a patent for. I worked for this actually for about 4 to 10 years. No, not 4 to 10 years, 3 to 4 years. And I made it for hair salons, for chiropractors, for real estate people, anyone, for restaurants, anyone in the service industry. And of course for me, it came out of my party promotion activities, and I was very well received, because referral marketing, when you get a friend refer somebody else to a business, there's no better customer, no better marketing you can do than that. So also another way I built my list was to tie up with colleges. So I would find certain movers and shakers, maybe somebody that was in charge of the sororities or fraternities at a college like UC Berkeley, Stanford, UCSF, San Francisco State University, where I went, all these different community colleges. I would go and connect to certain people there, and they would spread the news about their parties as well. And I would put them on the guest list and VIP list, of course, and I started building my list that way. So that's another way I did it. Then another way I did it was also with organizations. Sometimes, or very often actually, I donated 10% of my proceeds to an organization. One time I did it for the Children's World Peace Festival. And I would tie into that group of people, and they would also help me market. Alliance Française, which is a French organization, social club in San Francisco, and they're in many cities across the world. That's another group I would tie into. I also tied in with art groups, with the Spinsters. I was part of the symphony, in all these different groups to tie into the right groups to build my list. And of course, I would go to many of the events around town that I would be invited to. And I would be respectful of the other promoters to not go there and pass out flyers. But when I meet somebody one-on-one, I would say, hey, here's my VIP pass, check out my party, that kind of thing. So you can kind of do that. So that's some of the many things I did. And of course, as we were doing this, when Facebook started to come around, we started to build our list on Facebook and social media. Facebook is probably not the exact platform you promote through today. People use maybe Snap or WhatsApp or TikTok or what have you, or text messages. I think text messages is huge because I think it's some crazy numbers like 97 to 98% open rate. So getting phone numbers are extremely important. And very important, another trick that you need to be aware of: when you collect these email addresses, don't let other people write the email address down. I had my email girls write it down because very often we could not read what the heck the email address was, and missing one letter or a period there, it all goes haywire. So that's some of the tricks that I had for you today. I built my list to 20,000 people for this. And very often I also used, that's another little thing, I used online booking for people to sign up to buy tickets in advance of the parties. And of course, then you also get their email addresses. So that's another way to get them. And also getting their email, their Facebook handle or what have you, is also very useful. So anyway, that's my little shout out for you today. It starts with one person and another person and another person, and that's how you grow your list little by little. But the key thing here is that you build a quality list. You get the right people there, and I was very, very blessed. Never had any shootings or craziness happen at my parties, and it was a very well received group too. And that's also why I was able to do parties at the best locations in San Francisco, to name a few: the Marriott Hotel, the Fairmont Hotel. That was where the king and queen would used to stay from Norway, and when they come to San Francisco, the Hilton, the Regency, City Hall, San Francisco. The list goes on. Even people would come to me and ask me if I could do events at their establishment to help them get more traffic and business. So you're in a very interesting industry being in this game, and I hope you like what I have to serve. And please comment below. I'm here to help you, and love to hear back from you. And talk to you soon, and have a blessed day. I'm blessed to have this wonderful weather here today, and I'm blessed to have you watch the video. Take care, comment below, and I'll see you on the other side. And here's a high five.